Good evening, Pappy. It's Ray. I'd like to start off by thanking you for making this video. I was feeling a little sluggish when I got home from work today, but watching your video got the creative juices flowing, so I'd like to respond to what you had to say. Initially, you had me going with your comparison of trying to remake one's spouse or suggesting to. Very dangerous. I wouldn't recommend that for anyone. But seriously, I'd like to say that when I'm going to try to stick away from labels and not use left and right. But when people criticize America or parts of America, it's not quite the same thing as criticizing your wife. First, America can be thought of as a community, and what that community believes would be more akin to an ideal. Every time you get a group of people together, you're going to have a difference of opinion. So it's not uncommon that there would be those who disagree with one facet of the ideal or another. I would say it's more akin to a family, a team, a workplace, or any other community. In any of those situations, there's usually a leader, and then there are participants. If it's an open group, each participant has the ability to share their opinions and hopefully sway the group opinion one way or another. In any of these groups, dissension of one kind or another is totally common. Now, of course, proper deference is given to the leader, as in your workplace or your home or your town, the elected officials. But you still are able to try to influence the direction of the group or the team. Attempting to find an overarching truth to this ideal that everyone will agree with in every situation is an elusive task. The mere fact that someone disagrees with something in the group does not mean anything other than they disagree. And by speaking out, they are hoping to get the group to see things more their way. When people speak of the current administration, or specifically President Obama, being a transformative figure, they don't mean that they want to throw out everything that existed before. There have been many transformations in this country since its founding, and many of them, most will agree, have been good. But none of them, I assure you, came without vigorous debate. It is through debate and dissension, debate which our founding fathers used, to get to a shared ideal. Those who disagreed with portions of the Declaration of Independence, for example, in their debate when it was being drafted, were no less loving of the country they were creating than the ones whose opinions made it on the final draft. To sit by silently when you feel that something is not right does no one any good. America is not rigid or constant. Through the years, it has been ever-changing. As new participants enter, new voices are heard, and new ideas come to light. And the only way that those ideas come to light is if they're given voice by people who may dissent. One of the disconcerting things to me about political discourse, in my lifetime anyway, has been the assigning of a conclusion to a dissent. In other words, if I express an opinion, whether it's my opinion on the war, my opinion on the economy, there should be no conclusion drawn from that. It should be taken for what is being said. And it should not mean in any way that I hate America. I just want it to be better. And hopefully, if everyone participates in the debate, in the discourse, just like our founding fathers, we will continue to evolve, to transform, until we get ever closer to the ideal, which is America.